Welcome to the Scripture Speaks, a revelation of divine wisdom, offering spiritual guidance and enlightenment. In our last video, we explored the relevance of certain biblical scriptures to our current times. We discussed Matthew 6:26, where Jesus, in his Sermon on the Mount, encourages us to trust in God's provision by pointing out how God takes care of the birds of the air. This scripture reminded us of God's care and sovereignty over creation, reassuring us that if He provides for the birds, He will surely provide for us too. We also looked at Psalm 19:1-2, which highlights how the natural world continuously reveals the presence and majesty of God. The beauty and complexity of the heavens and the earth are a testament to God's creative power and glory, making His existence evident. Continuing with new scriptures for Part 3, we will start with Romans 1:20. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse. Paul argues that the evidence of God's existence and attributes is visible in the created world. The intricacies and order of the universe reflect God's eternal power and divine nature, leaving humanity without excuse for not recognizing Him. This verse asserts that the natural world testifies to the reality of God. Before we continue, pause this video and ask yourself the following 3 questions. What aspects of the natural world or the universe inspire you to think about a higher power? How does the complexity and order of creation influence your belief in God? And in what ways can we better appreciate and understand God's qualities through His creation? Do you know that the complexity and intricacies of the human body can be a compelling argument for the existence of a higher power? The fact that the stomach does not digest itself is one of many remarkable features of our physiology. The stomach is lined with a specialized mucous membrane that protects it from the acidic environment necessary for digestion. This layer of mucus, along with the constant renewal of stomach lining cells, prevents the stomach from digesting itself. Our next scripture verse is Colossians 1:16. For in Him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through Him and for Him. We will continue with our final chapter, Colossians 1:16, in part 4 of this series. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. You definitely don't want to miss it.